You were in the national championship again that year against Oklahoma. What were the practices like leading up to the championship game? Did it feel any different than the first time, or did it feel, like this is the championship game, we got to get ready again?
Uh, to be honest, it was a little different the first time. Like we talked about previously, leading to the Ohio State game, there was a lot of talk that, we couldn't compare. We didn't match up what they were going to do to us, how they had the trophy winners, things like that. But, our junior year, we're coming off of, a season where we pretty much just ran through everyone in the SEC. And besides that one loss, we just had a really good season. So the talk was that, Oklahoma had to come, stop us and different things like that. So, coming to the practices, we weren't, I definitely not going to say we were relaxed, but it was just a calm and poised, and guys just ready to just come do their job each day in practice. But, because, everyone was loose, and, we just had some great practices and got them prepared.
How did Coach Meyer handle all the potential distractions there were at South Beach?
Just pretty much, just he did a great job of instructing us what what was the task at hand going down in Miami, and he's very aware of a lot of us being Florida guys and Florida natives, so he did a good job of educating us on look, you guys, a lot of guys are from here, a lot of you guys have the opportunity to go to Miami, whenever, this is one time out of the year where we're down here to do a job, so it was definitely something we took personal, and we just wanted to come down there and get a job done.
Well, in the championship game itself, there were two high-powered offenses, Florida, Oklahoma, Sam Bradford, Tim Tebow, both Heisman winners, a lot of weapons on both sides of the ball, and yet at the end of one half, it was just 7-7, and there were 3 combined turnovers. What do you make of that?
Like I said, when you play big games, you can't really map it out how exactly it's going to go. You played against 2 good teams, and like you said, you have 2 good offenses coming to the game, but you would never expect it to low-scoring game. But like I said, you continue to, 2 good defenses taking them amongst themselves, just step up in the big game and show that just as worthy of, the media and the same type of recognition our 2 offenses were getting, because like you said, in that first half, both defenses stepped up big time.
Well, a lot of people have seen the tape of Tim Tebow's halftime speech on YouTube, and you were actually there. How intense of a moment was that? Can you try to describe that?
It was very intense, but at the same time, like I keep reiterating about, each thing Tim did, we had a vast majority of leaders, so actually before we started talking, there was other guys talking, for some reason, and for somehow, right when he started speaking, the camera rushed up there. But there was other guys giving speeches, but all of our leaders step up in those moments and just try to get guys going. And it was good for good for the moment, and good something to look back on. And we can definitely say that we had leaders that were stepping up at the right moments and trying to get the team going at the right times.
How certain were you going onto the field to start the second half that Florida was going to come away with the win? How confident were you?
I mean, it's just a confidence all throughout the game. Even though we were down, we never really, I was never really worried about, the outcome. But when you start back on that field halftime, you're just ready to go and just ready to take care of your business and do the job. So it's never something where, we have doubt. So I can't say at all that without going into the game or any time throughout that game.
What was going through your mind when you saw that Ahmad Black had come away with that crazy interception?
Oh, just, when I seen it actually, because we have something where everyone has to sit on the bench, so I actually seen it on the big flat screens they have in that Sun Life Stadium. So when I seen it, it was just like, man, that's a crazy play. And like I said, our defense all, both practice took it personal. The offense is going to do this and that to us, and, it's basically going to be an offensive shootout. So some guys took it personal and took it amongst themselves that they would come out and make big plays. And throughout that game, I think Razor's his play, there were a bunch of big plays that were just big momentum shifters for us.
Well, after the interception, Tebow drove the Gators right down the field. A long, slow, methodical drive had ended with a jump pass. Now you're watching this. Did you know it was coming?
If I could look quick, I'm usually there right when the play, comes in. So I was aware of what the play was. Like I said, whenever we call plays like that for Tim, he gets so much, he gets so much focus on him running the ball, and he's such a big threat to get it in that way out. It's almost a 99% chance that the play's gonna work.
Well, when you saw that Nelson was running through the end zone and pointing at the fans, did you realize at the time, we got this, we're gonna do it, we're gonna win?
Yeah, definitely. This is just a sense of comfort at that moment. But like I said earlier, we were never really worried. But like I said, when you see that play happen, you just get the sense of comfort. Man, couple minutes away from being national champions again.
What was it like on the sideline after the touchdown during the ensuing TV timeout? How crazy was it?
It was just crazy. Guys just jumping around, high fiving, hugging. Couple teary eyes and stuff like that because all the hard work you put in finally paid off, and it's just feelings that you can't really describe. And like I said before, you look back on it, it seems like a dream or a movie, but it's very real, and something that I just take cherish forever with me, man, because it was a very special moment.
Well, to you as a special teamer, how important do you think special teams was the entire season? And this is going all the way back to your punt return to start the year against Hawaii, to the blocked field goal against Oklahoma in the championship game. How much of a role do you think special teams directly had on the game?
I think he had a huge role. Coach Meyer always told us that, there's three phases to the game: offense, defense, and special teams, and all of them are equally as important. Wherever you are, if you have a job on any of those, teams, you need to take it just as serious as the starting lineman, and this is vice versa. So we always took it very personal in special teams, and to kind of piggyback off that, I remember reading an article that year. It was talking about our special teams, how we hadn't given any punt return yardage, and how many block kicks we had, and how many returns we had, and stuff like that. So, all year our special teams played a big part in each victory.
And your defense, that held a record-setting offense to just 14 points. Talk about that.
Like I said, they're pretty personal moving to that game. And when you got guys like Brandon Spikes and, Major Wright and Joe Hayden and Janoris Jenkins, guys that are, you see them in the NFL, basically balling right now, when they're, you got those guys all on one defense and Carlos Dunlap, and they're taking things like that personal that are being said about them, that what an opposing offense is going to do to them, they step up to the captain, and that's what they did, shut them down pretty much. It was sometimes during the game when they got drives going, but, along with Strong and the way he got those guys in the right spots, man, they just were making plays all night.
How did this national championship compare to the one you won as a freshman in 2006?
Well, like I said, just like the SEC championship, it was a little sweeter because, it'd be a lot of say it wasn't because you're a little older and you feel like you left your mark a little more on the game just with you being older and a veteran and, I was the leader at the time. So, it's definitely a lot sweeter, but, it was just a great win. And, like I said, compared to the 2 years, it's definitely a little just one just because of, like I said, me being a junior, that's the at the time.
Your senior year, Florida started out 2-0. They blew past two very lower-level teams before they got to face Tennessee. Before we get to the whole Lane Kiffin saga, do you think that your guys got a little overconfident by beating up on inferior teams?
I don't think so. I think when we came to the game versus Tennessee, we prepared like we had leading team of the game. I think we just ran into a Tennessee team that was on the up and coming that year. They had a great defense for one with the Eric Berry, and they had some other guys that got drafted and different things. But they were a good defense, and it was just a game where it was a tough SEC battle, but we always pride ourselves on fourth quarter games and finishing the game at the end, and that's what we did. Whoever's victorious at the end of the day is the better team. So, it happened that day. So,
well, what did you make of all the trash talk Kiffin was saying? I mean, first he's saying, Urban Meyer cheated. He had to cheat, and he still couldn't get him. talking about New Keith Richardson, and then the whole thing about I'm gonna sing Rocky Top all night long after we beat Florida next year. What did you personally make of all that?
Well, it's just really more talk for me. I don't really have a big opinion on it. I'm actually a fan of Lane Kiffin because I seen something he said about me, kind of compared me to Devin Hester and something like that. So, I don't really have nothing bad to say about the guy. I just think, when you're coaching your team, you have to take your hands. That's just like right now, if we were to play Ohio State, I'm pretty sure everybody will have something bad to say about Florida. So, you can't really get into what the opposing coach is saying. You just got to figure it out.
You think that Urban Meyer would have something bad to say about Florida if he was coaching against him?
I mean, he probably would have come out in the media as Lane Kiffin did, but he would definitely put that amongst the team. Come on now, he would try to create it in somehow and say, something negative about the Gators. It's just the nature of coaching, in my opinion.
So in the game itself, it wasn't very pretty, but Florida did win the game. But you guys didn't seem to be very happy about it. What were you feeling at the time?
To be honest, when we came around the senior year, we had so much success early on in our career and winning another championship in junior year. It's a level that it's a level of play you expect out of yourself and out of these teams. And, like you said, it was the first game and you didn't feel like you played up to that level. So, you're not really pissed. You're happy to get the win, but I've never coached guys looking all through that year. Like, guys are very stickers, but it's tough because, you expect that better out of yourself and you expect yourself to play at a certain level. And we spent all year, we're kind of playing down to the level of certain teams.
Well, in your next game, you guys went to face Kentucky, and it was going pretty well. You guys were blowing them out, and then where were you when Tim Tebow got knocked out?
I'm pretty sure I was on the field. I can't really recall, but I'm almost pretty sure I was on the field because it was the play where he had the side adjustment, and I think it was supposed to come to me, but I think he kind of pressed it a little longer, and that got the guy free and to make the shot. But it's just an unfortunate play, especially when you see a guy like Tim, someone that's always getting up and not really letting anything hurt. It's tough, but everyone rallied around him and we got the game wrapped up, and then after that, everyone's just concerned and praying that he's okay.
Well, how frightening was it to see your leader just lying there helplessly?
Like I said, it was tough because you used to see a kid get out. He's a tough guy. He always, we were always joking about his man still, just because he's always in the weight room and all the way to rationing and doing all the type of stuff. So when you see him down and he's not moving, it's tough to deal with. But like I said before, the team was rallying around him, and he came back the next week out there, and everything turned out for the best.
How certain were you that he was or was not going to play against LSU?
I was almost positive he was going to play. He's a guy, like I said, he's a tough one, man. And, a lot of, that whole street crowd, all of us are pretty much real big competitors, man. And when you see, it's something with Tim, man, he's winning the battle, so you're not really worried about it. And, throughout the week, when I see him doing different things and Giant fancy and when he started practicing and stuff like that, he's almost confident that, there's no way there's not going to not get him, be able to keep him off the field.
Well, the Gators' results throughout their first 4 games were pretty mixed. I mean, you blew out 2 lower-level teams, then you barely beat Tennessee. You didn't barely beat them. You beat them by 10, then you went out, you beat Kentucky, but you lost your leader, right? But you personally had a very good start to the 2009 season. You had a kick return touchdown against Charleston Southern. This one actually counted, the first one that actually counts for you. Talk about that.
It was just big you see your finally get one that count. Kick returns is something that, we were making big plays throughout my career, but a lot of them were getting called back. So it was tough to deal with. But, to get one my senior year and in the fashion we did, Coach Suarez ran me down, but I told him I was doing this beyond high step at 30. So, it's something that we joke about and I always remember just because of who gave me a hard time and getting Coach Gonzalez to back it up on tape. Stuff like that, trying to give me a hard time saying he ran me down. So, it was a big play.